Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna wait for some people to join. Hi, Svetlana, Florida. Hello, Wes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I only have a few minutes, but I had to jump on. I had to jump on and talk about what I'm feeling energetically. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Paranormal Paula. Oh, you changed your name. I like it. Hi, Lindsay. Hey, Karen. Hi, Chad. Hi, Maylee. I was thinking about Hawaii last night. Okay. You guys, hi Holland, hi Penny. Okay, I only have a few minutes because I'm about to go into a yoga class, but Holy Mother Mary of Energies today. All right. The reason I'm jumping on is in case anybody else is feeling similar energies in their body, you won't think you're crazy. And you won't necessarily judge yourself or even try to fix yourself or change yourself. So, sometimes when I feel as if the planet is receiving a shit ton of energy, it can feel like in your body, it's hard to breathe. There's like a tightness, a suffocation. It can feel like anxiety, massive amounts of irritability. You want to lash out at people. There are days where I feel this on a global scale, and what I mean by that is that it feels like there is a faucet on and there's just a huge amount of light like flooding into the body. Like somebody has turned on the faucet of frequency, high frequency, and it's just like flooding through my body. So I know that it's not my own internal processing. I'm extremely aware of when I am moving energies through my body that are mine, that are trauma-based or stuck or just need to be released and felt. Holy shit, today it's much bigger than that. It is a global faucet of light that is really coming in. And maybe it's been happening for a couple of days. I don't know. I'm just really feeling it today. I woke up at 4 a.m., so maybe you're waking up early, not being able to sleep. But the reason I'm bringing this up, the reason I'm talking about this is how do we process this? How do we consciously move through these energies, right? Without judgment, without beating ourselves up. And for sure without taking it out on other people. That is huge. When we don't understand what's happening on an energetic level, when we even shut down and are unconscious around what's happening, we will take it out on others. We will take it out on ourselves, right? So pay attention, especially today, but whenever you're watching this, pay attention to how you feel on an energetic level, like energy, frequency, vibration, buzzing feeling. Pay attention to your breath. Is it hard to breathe? Do you feel congestion? Do you feel tightness? Do you feel restriction? Do you feel claustrophobic? Be curious, right? Do you feel super irritable? Do you feel like, like things are coming down on you and like overwhelming? Do you feel anxiety, right? These are things that you want to just be curious about. Just be curious about it, right? This is an energetic evolution, right? And it's happening physically. So you're going to feel, and I'm not talking about emotions, okay? I'm talking about you're going to feel the energies. You're going to feel pressure energetically. You're going to feel tightness. You're going to feel what seems like anxiety, which many times is just so much energy moving through your body, you don't know what the fuck to do with it. Like right now, I'm literally trying to like take breaths. I don't have anxiety. It's just that there is such a high frequency feeling in my body that it's hard to take a breath, It can feel like you're not in this reality. Like, am I here? Am I not here? Like, what the hell is going on? There are so many ways that you may feel these moments on the planet when the faucet's been turned up globally. And it's like, I just want you to imagine the entire planet, okay, under a faucet of light. Light being high frequency. And this isn't to say that if you're not feeling any of this, then you're not experiencing high frequency light. This isn't about that. This is just, if you're experiencing these feelings, just pay attention. If you watch this 7 days from now, just pay attention, right? Just pay this. We have to get more and more conscious of what we're feeling in here, of what is moving through us. The amount of judgment that we place on ourselves, the amount of projection that we are throwing onto other people because we don't understand what's actually happening, right, within our own physical bodies. If you think about the evolution in consciousness, okay, evolution means it's going from one state to a different state, one level to a different level. One lens to a different lens, one way of being to another way of being. Consciousness is energy or frequency or light. And so the way that you move, the way that you evolve into new states, new lenses, new awarenesses, new states of being, is that the frequency, the light, the energy in your physical body rises, increases. And guess what? You aren't in charge of it. You can't be in charge of that. You can't, as much as you want to, or we want to believe that we can change our frequency and evolve ourselves on our own, you can't. The only thing you can truly do is be the observer, is be conscious, is feel, is allow whatever it is to move through you. That's how you evolve. That's how the shifting occurs, the evolution occurs, the new awarenesses, the new states of being, all of that. That's how you do it. You don't do it by the ego saying, I'm now going to shift myself. I'm now going to do ... It's in these moments where you can't breathe, these moments where you feel disoriented, these moments where you feel irritated, these moments where you want to lash out at other people. These are the moments where you actually shift your vibration. This is it, right here, right now. This is high frequency light moving into your body, right here, right now. How are you doing and being in this? This is the transformation. This is it right here, right now. Not you trying to figure it out and do it yourself. That's very much the egoic structure. And the egoic structure has nothing to do with your evolution. And the egoic structure has nothing to do with energy. And the egoic structure has nothing to do with the assistance of this evolution. The physical body does. It's this vessel right here that's taking in the energy, that's acclimating it, assimilating it, anchoring it, moving it through. You, the observer, or the awareness of it, or even the ego that's attaching to it, is experiencing this. You're simply experiencing energies shifting in your body. So can you experience it? Can you allow? What are you feeling? How are you breathing? Are you aware of your irritability? What can you do to assist irritability? How can you assist irritability in moving through you? Here's how I look at everything. I never look at things that I'm experiencing as trying to get rid of. How do you get rid of irritability? How do you get rid of sadness? I don't do that. I don't believe in getting rid of anything. I believe in how do you move things through. Because everything is moving through your body. So even as you're listening to this right now, on the live or on the replay, are you connected to your breath? Can you feel your breath? Have you taken an actual conscious breath today? And from that state of like taking a breath, it's in that moment that you realize, holy shit, I feel heavy, or I feel irritated, or I feel ugh, or I feel like congested, I feel tight. And it's from those moments that you realize that things are always moving through you. Energy's always moving through you. Irritability's moving through you. Frustration and anger moves through you. Sadness moves through you. What's moving through you? And as it's moving through you, what can you do to assist it? What are the little tools that you have? Nature, your breath, meditation, yoga, working out, go to the beach, grounding, being barefoot, going in a hot tub or a sauna or something like what tools do you have? If you live in this state of feeling like you have to get rid of what you're experiencing right now, right? I have to get rid of this. I have to fix this. I have to change this. You're literally going against the natural process of what is occurring in your physical body. There is a natural, powerful, beautiful energy that is constantly moving through your body, creating transformation. If you are in a resistance, restrictive state, always trying to change what you're experiencing because you're attached to it and you're judging it, then you're stopping the natural process of what's occurring in your physical body. If there's anything you take away from this today, this video, this live, this replay, whatever, it's this. How often throughout your day can you remember that everything that you are experiencing is moving through you? Everything. Everything is moving through me. Everything. Doesn't mean you have to like it. Definitely doesn't mean it's going to feel good. Everything's moving through me. God, I have tightness in my breath. Everything's moving through me. That's why breath is so essential in this transformation, in this evolution, because breath is what moves energy through. Breath is what moves. So the more conscious that we can get in what we're experiencing, in what we're feeling, in what the body is doing or not doing, the easier it will be to allow everything to just move. Then you'll just be on this shit show of a ride, like, what the fuck's going on today? What's next? What else? Okay, so what? Every single thing you're going through is not you. It's not you. So why are you judging yourself? Why are you criticizing yourself? Think about this for a second. You're inside a physical form experiencing this massive holy shit, what the fuck evolution in human consciousness, doing it inside a physical vessel, and it's the physical vessel that is moving the energies through. It's a very natural process. And what we do as humans is we judge it. The fuck's wrong with me? Why am I feeling this today? Can't believe I'm feeling this again. Holy cow, I have this same limiting belief. Oh my God, look at my behavior. Why am I so irritable? There's something wrong with me. Right? There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with any of us. We've just raised our hands and said, I'd like to go down and experience and go through a massive evolutionary shift in consciousness. You know, so just pay attention today. There's a lot of energy, literally, like the faucet is on high and high frequency lights coming down on your body. Massive. I'd be curious what the Schumann resonance is today. It's pretty high on the planet. So ground and breathe and be gentle with yourself and be gentle with others. Get curious with what you're feeling. Get curious with your reactions. Get curious with your triggers. Curious meaning, wow, look what's popping up. Wow, look what's moving through me. I will say for a lot of you right now, what you're experiencing is is a collective energy. It's not yours personally. It's a collective energy. Okay? So the collective energy is, imagine all 7.5 billion humans standing on this planet, and all 7.5, well, there's probably less now because there's genocide happening on the planet, but however many humans are standing on the planet, they're in this cloud, a collective cloud, and you're tapping into that. So it's like a collective energy that you're feeling. It's not just your individual energy that you're feeling that's yours personally. Does that make sense? Yeah, get curious. Get really curious. Be gentle with yourself. Slow down. Slow down. The more we remember what's going on, the more we remember what we're doing here, the less attached we are to it, the less judgments that we have around it, the easier it will be. It's definitely not easy. It doesn't feel good all the time. But please, if there's one more thing you take from this, it's that you remember what is actually physically and energetically happening on the planet right now. Okay? Your physical vessel is continuing to hold more and more energy. Just think about that throughout your day. Just get curious with that. And if you start to critically think, like, what does that mean? My body is starting to hold more and more energy. And simultaneously, everything is moving through me. Then just get curious on how is that going to show up throughout your day? How is that going to show up in your relationships throughout your day? How is that going to show up in how you're doing and being and feeling? Energy is always moving through me, right? Energy is always moving through me. And my body is literally continuing to hold and move through more and more high frequency light. It's not woo-woo or spiritual or, any of that. It's simply just physics. It's just physics. It's energy. It's what's happening. If we had the ability to put on an energetic lens, we would be able to see this, and then we would actually believe it. But we can't see it physically because it's energy, so we don't necessarily believe this. I don't know if that's really true. Maybe. My body is constantly receiving more energy. Energy is always moving through my body. Practice that. And watch, the energy is always moving through my body. I can't remember what I said, whatever the frick I said. Energy is always moving through my body, and my body is receiving energy all the time. Right? And with that awareness, recognize how much compassion you're going to have for yourself. Recognize how much compassion you may have for other people. Start recognizing how it might be a little bit easier to move through things, maybe not. But this multidimensional human is learning how to juggle all of these different ways of seeing the human experience. It's not just physical. It's not just surviving and trying to get through the day. It's not just understanding all the corruption and all the evil and all the mind control out there. And if you can't self-regulate your own energetic world, inner world, you're sure the fuck not going to be able to get through the regulation of the external world. Trust me. You will be fighting against what is unraveling out there because you can't sit still and be with the inner turmoil within you. We've got to learn how to sit inside the tornado within us in order to be able to stand outside and watch all the tornadoes around us. So just pay attention today. Everything's happening inside. Right in here. Everything is in here. So where's your breath? Where's your breath? Are you tightening your shoulders? Hey, love. I love you. We're all going through it, you know? Every single human body on the planet is going through this, whether they are aware of it or not. So let the transformation happen. Let the shift happen. Be gentle with yourself. You're on a trajectory of evolution. You're on a path of holding more and more light, more and more frequency in your body. You're not in charge. You never have been. You're just along for the ride. And every single one of us is doing the best we can right now. Try not to take it out on other humans. Change up your scenario, put on some music, dance, move, go in nature, go be with animals. The moment I hung out with dogs this morning, my whole world changed. I was so irritable. I was so irritable, I wanted to pull my hair out. I was so irritable that I was I did not know what to do with myself. And then I just hung out with some dogs. The moment I saw the dogs, it was like, thank you. Thank you. Find your tools. Be gentle with you. And don't forget, my body is always receiving energy. Energy is always moving through my body. Energy is always moving through my body. Energy is always moving through my body. I love you guys. Mwah.